Hey, Brent, it's great to see you. How you been?
Good to see you too, Jenny. Yeah, a little stressed, end of the semester and all.
Yeah, well, it's that time of year. Completely understand. How are your classes going?
Oh, I think I'm doing all right. I don't think I'm failing any.
Well, that's always a good thing. I know that you'd mentioned kind of at the beginning of the year that you were struggling with your pre-cal class. How's that going?
Yes, that has been a bit of a struggle. In class, I seem to be doing okay, but when I go home to do my homework, I seem to blank out.
Right.
It's kind of frustrating.
Oh, yeah, same thing happened to me when I took math classes. Have you gone and gotten any tutoring from the math lab or anything like that?
No, I don't think I really have enough time with school and work.
Yeah. Oh, well, I know they really helped me a lot. Sometimes just talking out the problem like jolts it back into your memory. And I know if they didn't help me out, I could go to my professor's office hours. They usually list them on the syllabus. But hey, let's check out the math lab's hours and see if there's something that works for you and your schedule. I'm sure there is. And I can print you out a copy. So the main reason why you came in today was to pick out your classes for the fall, right?
Yes, I wanted to get ahead of everything so that I figured all of my classes out before the break started,
That's a great idea, actually, because a lot of times courses fill up and then you're kind of stuck with time slots that you might not like. And I know that you were mentioning that you are working too, so getting a jump on that's a good thing. Now that you've officially changed your major to psychology, how are you feeling about that?
Well, I took that psych class last semester and I really liked it, so I'd like to explore some of those classes again.
Great. Yeah, I know. You took Psych 101, if I remember, the intro to Psych, and you've taken English 111. So that opens the doors to a lot more psychology classes within the degree. Would you want to take a look at those?
Yeah, I could take a few more of those, sure.
Yeah. So let me show you just here quickly what the psychology degree looks like here. So the intro to psych class is more of just like a snapshot of what the psychology field is in general. But getting in more into those upper division psych classes gets more exciting and more in depth and topics that might really be interesting to you. Were you interested in taking a couple of those?
Yes, I would, but I still want to make sure I can fit in some core classes so that if I do decide to change something, perhaps, I still have those classes that can apply to a BA.
That's a great idea. Yeah, we'll do that. And let's see here. We just want to make sure that you meet the prerequisites for the courses and that you have the class standing. But if you can see here, it opens up a lot of classes like abnormal psychology, drugs and drug behavior, human sexuality. Let's go with like one or two of those and then some core classes.
Sounds great.
Okay. So Brant, have you thought about how many classes you want to take next semester?
Well, I want to stay full-time, but I don't think I'm going to be able to take the 5 or 6 classes I took last semester.
Okay. Well, are you interested in doing like a Maymester class or a summer class?
I'd be interested in that.
Okay. Well, that way it wouldn't put you behind. Let's see here. If you did 12 credits in the fall, it would keep you full-time for financial aid status. And then if you took another 3 credits in Maymester or summer, you'd stay on track.
Excellent.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, well, let's look at some of the courses. Okay, so we've got our 4 classes. You could do 2 psych courses, a public speaking class, and then continue with your math sequence with the trigonometry. That way, you cover all your bases. If you do the BA in psych, you've got your
degree requirement completed.
If you do the BS in psych, you're preparing yourself for calculus. Does that sound good?
That sounds great.
Okay, great. So you also mentioned earlier that you were working. I remember you had mentioned that past years. So what are those hours going to be? Do you know?
Well, they're from Monday through Friday, so I'll probably need to take some morning classes.
Oh, okay. Well, don't forget that 12 credit hours doesn't seem like a lot, but you can expect to spend 2 to 3 hours per credit on studying and reading and writing and homework. So 12 credits kind of is a full-time job, so you don't want to overdo it too much with work. So you said that you wanted to do morning classes. What time do you have to be to work? Do you know?
Well, I think I'll be starting around 3 p.m. each day.
Okay.
So it makes sense that I probably should be leaving campus around 2.
Okay. Because you said that his shop was out in North Pole before, didn't you?
Yes.
So you need to plan for the commute. Good idea. So what's the earliest you want to start your day?
8 o'clock, but I'd prefer 9 or 10.
I don't
like my
blame you.
sleep.
I don't blame you.
like
I know.
my sleep.
Okay, well, let's see what we can do. Looks like there's an abnormal psych class that's 10:30 to 11:30, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and still has seats. Also, there's the trigonometry class that's 11:45 to 12:45, the same days, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Does that sound good?
Yeah, it does. Where is the trig class?
Oh, good question. Looks like it's in the Chapman building, which is right next to Wood Center. And the abnormal psych class is in Greening. So should only take a couple minutes to get between the two classes. You should be all right.
Okay.
Great. Let's also look at the public speaking class and your other psych course. Well, Brant, I think we've got everything set up. Your schedule looks great. Thanks for coming in. I hope you have a great summer.
I really appreciate your help. Thank you very much.
Anytime. See you later.
Bye.